So on your back, get comfortable. Legs can be out long, feet can be bent. Sorry, knees can be bent, feet flat on the ground. What's comfortable for you to start with? Oh, and just take a few breaths. Let yourself, let yourself go. Let yourself relax. And then slowly begin to deepen your inhale. Lengthen your exhale. Slowing your body down. Beginning to quiet the mind. And with your next inhale, take your hands and spread the fingers out. Open up the palms. Get them expansive. Even press the palms forward a little bit. And then as you exhale, slowly let them relax back to where they started. Again, inhale, slowly opening up the hands, spread, palms up, fingers back. Exhale, relax. One more time like that. Inhale, get that quality of expansion. Notice it. See if you can get it into your rib cage, into the rest of your body. Exhale and relax. So taking that quality, it won't be quite as obvious the rest of the body. Inhale, feel yourself expand. Open up. How does the breath expand you? And as you exhale, slowly bring yourself back in. So taking those few breaths here, just to really begin to feel the breath. Notice how the breath moves the spine. Notice the subtle waves it moves your limbs, even your neck, your head. And then with the next exhale, slowly let your head roll to the right, only as far across as it's comfortable. On inhale, let the breath pull you back to center. And as you exhale, slowly let your head fall to the left. And then inhale, let the breath pull you back to center. So let's do 2 more sets like this. So again, feel the breath, control what you're doing here. Feel that influence. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. So last set here. And then inhale, the head comes back to center. Pause. Check in. How's everything feel here? And then please bring both feet flat on the ground if they're not already there. Arms down by your sides. Again, just a few breaths to feel. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. And then with your next inhale, on that expansion, arms go up and overhead toward the ground behind you. How do they want to get there? It doesn't have to be traditional up toward the ceiling. And then exhale, they slowly release down. Maybe it's a sweeping down the sides. Maybe it's a 45-degree angle. So really let that quality of expansion drive what you're doing. Let's do one more. And then pause, check in, notice what's changed. Go back to feeling the breath, the inhale, the exhale, the expand, the contract. And then slowly bring your knees into your chest. Let that low back round gently, and go ahead and rock around a little bit side to side. Again, how does even that link to expand and contract? And then keep the spine relatively still. On inhale, let your knees go to the right, and they're going to slowly circle around and come back through the left to center. So inhale, the knees slowly expand to the right, back or through center, and then exhale back into your chest. Let's do one more time here. So inhale, you're expanding away. Exhale, you're drawing in. And then let's reverse your direction. So inhale, the knees go away. So get a little bit of movement, femurs in the hip sockets. And then back in the center. And on inhale, let your knees expand away. Hands stay on top of the knees. So we're going to start from here. So as you exhale, when you're ready, the right knee draws in and the head rolls to the right. The left knee can reach away just a little bit more if you'd like. And then inhale, that right knee presses out. Exhale, the left knee draws into your chest. The right knee can reach away toward the wall. The end of your mat, head rolls back to center. So hands staying on those knees so you can control how far out they go. Help release and control that low back. Last set here. And then please bring both feet down to the ground. Check in. What's changed? So we're going to work with getting the spine to mobilize a little bit today. So go ahead and take your feet mat width apart. Arms can go 45-degree or even up shoulder height. And as you exhale, I want you to let your legs fall to the right. Let that left hip, that top hip come up, and you can push it away a little bit. And then inhale, it floats back to center. That same intention. Exhale. Exhales facilitate the twisting. So use that exhale to give a little bit more rotation. And then inhale back to center. 2 more sets, just like this. Getting that twist starting from the lower body, getting those hips to release. We got one more set here. And then back to center and check in. See how you feel. And then bring your arms down by your sides. As you inhale, slowly take those arms overhead toward the ground behind you. And exhale, hold. So you can interlace the thumbs, you can interlace fingers, what works for you. Getting those arms overhead. And check in for a breath or two. See what you feel. Where are you more tight, more restricted? Where is it easy? And then slowly let your whole body roll over onto your right side. Arms are still overhead, so this puts your spine in a different position than if we had the arms elsewhere. So take a nice deep inhale, and then as you exhale, let that top shoulder slowly roll back. Let the hips skew a little bit, go as far as you're comfortable, and then inhale, you're bringing yourself back to center. Exhale, slowly rolling yourself back. Inhale, slowly coming back to center. One more time like this, and then we're going to change our twist. So back to center, check, or back to sideline, check in for a moment. And then bring your knees forward to 90 and 90, 90 degrees at the hip, 90 degrees at the knees, or whatever's comfortable here. On that inhale, your top arm goes toward the ceiling. Keep your pelvis still, the lower body still. Slowly turn the rib cage. So more focus on the rib cage now versus the shoulders. You'll get a bigger range of motion. Inhale, stay there, reach behind you. And then as you exhale, slowly bring yourself all the way back around. Again, inhale, the arm goes up. Exhale, keep the pelvis relatively still. Turn the shoulders, the rib cage, reach the arms. So this should feel different than the last twist. So just noticing. We got one more here, and then we're going to have one more change to our circle, or to our twist. Check in for a breath or two. See how you feel. So this time we're going to let that top hip roll back. Okay, so you get mobility through the whole of your spine, through the whole body on this one. So again, top arm reaching forward. Inhale, slowly float that arm, expand it up toward the ceiling. And as you exhale, let the hips shift back. Let the low back around a little bit. Keep drawing the circle with that big arm, and then slowly rotate yourself forward. Even as you come forward, you can let your hips and shoulders skew a little bit. Inhale up, exhale, slowly twisting back. Inhale back around. And then let's do two with the arm circle going the other direction, because it really does make a difference. So doing both ways is important, especially arm circles. Last one. And then pause for a breath. Check in. How do you feel? And then slowly roll yourself onto your back. Come into this position where you are symmetrical right to left, and notice what's changed. And then when you're ready, inhaling, both arms go up and overhead again, interlacing the hands, the thumbs, whatever's comfortable. And then exhale, you're rolling over to the other side. So get the hips stacked, the shoulders stacked, and those arms stay straight overhead. And again, on the next exhale, keep the pelvis relatively still. You're starting to roll the shoulders back. As you inhale, slowly float, the ribcage expands, and you come back to where you started. Again, exhale, slowly roll the shoulders back. You're not getting rigid with the pelvis, but you're also trying to keep it relatively still. Last time here. And then pause, check in. And bring your knees and hips both to 90 degrees. Top arm reaches forward. As you inhale, slowly float the arm up toward the ceiling, and keeping the pelvis relatively still, reach back. So different range of motion because those arms are no longer overhead. Inhale, reach long, open up, and then exhale, using those obliques to bring yourself back around. Inhale, arm to the ceiling. Exhale, slowly roll yourself back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, back around. We got one more like this. And then pause, check in. See how you feel. I'm going to switch ends, you stay there. And going into that giant arm circle. So as you inhale, the arm reaches overhead, and then as you exhale, you're letting the hips shift, roll back around a little bit, reach the arm behind you, and then slowly sweep it around, finishing that giant circle. Everything can skew forward a little bit. Inhale, the arm floats overhead. Exhale, shift the hips, round the low back. Give yourself freedom here so the whole body gets involved. And then we're going to go the other direction with the arm. Everything else stays the same. Rotate back. Last one here. And then check in. See how you feel for a moment. And then gently roll yourself onto your back. Check in, right to left. What's changed? And then please bring your knees into your chest. And on the next inhale, expand the heels toward the ceiling, reach those fingertips up. Exhale, let yourself kind of relax here in this position. And then shake. Shake your legs, shake your arms. Try to let everything go. Shake, 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 shake. Mix up the way you're shaking. And then pause, inhale, reach the heels up, reach the arms. Exhale, slowly bring things back down. Notice what's changed. Walk your feet together. On inhale, slowly float your arms overhead. Keep the arms here again. Relax the shoulders so the arms can widen out if you need to get those arms to relax. And as you inhale, slowly allow the knees to open out into diamond so the soles of the feet are together, coming into Supta Baddha Konasana. So abs are engaged, keep the low back long. On exhale, you bring the knees up just a little bit just to feel that connection, that quality of contraction. And as you inhale, let the knees open to diamond a little bit more. So just a few more breaths here. On that exhale, you find you want your arms to lift off the ground. They're welcome to. They can stay there. Last one. And on the next exhale, slowly straighten your legs out on the ground. Arms come to your sides. And check in. How does everything feel? So bringing your awareness back to your breath. Feel inhale. Feel exhale. Quality of expansion. Quality of contraction. Quality of opening up. And quality of drawing in. I want you to stay with this quality of expand and contract. Be mindful of the breath the whole time we're doing this, but I want you to bring it up into your skull so that as you inhale, you feel like the skull expands a little bit. Maybe the bones start to come apart a little bit like a puzzle. And as they exhale, they come back together like they're supposed to, seamlessly fitting together. Inhale, feel the skull expand. Exhale, feel the skull draw in. Notice if there's any part of the skull as you're expanding that doesn't want to move. So what do you need to do to invite in to get that quality of expansion there? Maybe you see some little hands come and lift the forehead, lift the sinuses, lift the space beneath the eyes. Maybe as you're expanding, they pull the ears wide. And again, wherever you feel that, that's what you're trying to do. Get everything to expand. Feel the whole skull. So on the back of the head, the skull can expand into the ground. It goes beyond the boundaries of your body and what's below you. And then bringing this awareness down into your neck. And all these neck tension muscles on inhale, expand them out. Exhale, let them draw back in. So you may even feel like your skull or your vertebrae are expanding and contracting. Again, what do you feel? What are you aware of? And then beginning to incorporate the shoulders. We've done the rib cage. It's already got that rhythm of expand and contract. So bring your awareness back to it if you need to help feel shoulders working, collarbones, shoulder blades. And then it begins to affect the arms. And how do the arms inhale and expand? Exhale and contract. And then continuing to draw that awareness down the body. Just check in with the ribs. We've been there. We've done a lot. But maybe focus on the spine a little bit more and bring your awareness down to the low back. Get the abdomen to expand and contract. It was already doing it with the breath and the rib cage. We just didn't focus on it. And then let it continue to descend. Expand the pelvis. Bring it back. Let tension out. As you expand, there's no room for that. Feel how the body begins to rock. And then your femurs, your hip sockets start to expand and contract. Notice how that impacts your legs. And again, the motion can be very subtle. The motion could be energetic instead of physical. And just noticing what you feel. And then all the way down to your toes. And then bring your awareness back into your body and just notice the breath. Feel inhale, feel exhale. What's changed? Then ever so gently begin to wiggle fingers, wiggle toes. Very gently begin to rock your head side to side. And then over the next few breaths, if you feel you're ready to come out, slowly begin to stretch your arms, stretch your legs, and end up on whichever side is most comfortable. If you feel like you're ready to stay there longer, you're welcome to do that. If you're over on your side, check in for a breath or two. What feels different? We were here during class. What's changed from the sideline position? And then as you're ready, slowly press yourself to a comfortable sitting position. Tall spine. Check in. And I honor you for spending time with me today. Om Shanti. Namaste.